Greetings family, Sista Shanice in the house, bringing you the latest news from Kenya. Yes, there have been massive Ruto must go demonstrations happening in Kenya. Tens of thousands of young people took to the streets in Kenya in protest against their government under the leadership of William Ruto. Protesters were heard chanting, "Ruto must go, Ruto must go." Smooth talking William Ruto was unable to dose the anger that was being expressed by the young people and from the opposition in Parliament as well. The finance bill, which proposed a 16% value added interest on bread, as well as proposed taxes on motor vehicles, vegetable oil, mobile money transfers, medical care, even baby diapers and sanitary towels. You know, tax. The people said this is enough. They're already very heavily taxed, they've been complaining and saying, in Kenya, with the tax on fuel that they had last year and these very high tax bills on everyday expenses. The people of Kenya are just saying, not only are we really concerned and fed up about these taxes, but we're also concerned about so many other very unpopular policies in Kenya. So some of the other controversial policies that young people have expressed anger and concerns about includes the government's proposals to actually send Kenyan police to Haiti. They totally object to Africans from Kenya fighting Africans in Haiti. And most young people are totally opposed to that policy and feel that their voices have not been heard. There's also the Kenyan digital transformation agenda that has caused a lot of controversy in the country. The proposal is to launch an ambitious experimental digital ID system, a biometric passport system, to about 32 million Kenyans over the next 2 years. This is not something that Kenyans say they actually signed up to. There's also the recent scare about newborn babies in Kenya being implanted with microchips. There's been a lot of effort to dispel this, but young people say there's no smoke without fire. And also the majority of Kenyans are totally opposed to the West imposing LGBT laws on them. And they don't want any changes to their constitution or their laws or any backpedaling by their government to introduce or to soften LGBT in Kenya. There's also huge concerns about the amount of time that their president, William Ruto, spends abroad. In fact, you know, there's a joke that he spends more time abroad than he does even in Kenya. Out there negotiating deals that many young Kenyans are very worried may well result in them having to foot the bill for future generations because they don't know the details of some of these deals that are being made. And what they're saying is they feel that their president should be spending more time at home, building factories, skill centres, creating jobs and opportunities for young people, establishing industries for young people, for who are, after all, the future of Kenya. Another news coming out of Kenya as well, family, is the fact that a young man was actually shot by the police at the anti-Ruto demonstrations in Kenya. It's reported that at least one young person is dead, possibly two, following the protests on the streets of Nairobi in Kenya. An investigation has been launched into the fatal shooting of the protester who has been named as Rex Masai. We send out our sincere condolences to his family, his friends, and to all Kenyans across the globe and all Africans generally. You know, young people ought to be allowed to go out to protest in peace without fear of being shot at and fatally injured. Kenya's independent police review body have launched an investigation into the death of Rex Masai. at these mass anti-Ruto must go demonstrations that happened in the capital of Nairobi in Kenya. And as news of the death actually spread, the incident sparked even more widespread anger and outrage against the police and also the government, who have already been severely criticised because over 200 demonstrators were reportedly arrested at a peaceful assembly outside the Parliament building of the capital a few days ago. And that's according to the Defenders Coalition of Human Rights, an organisation based in Kenya. And so we can see scenes of the police actually firing tear gas, using water cannons to disperse the crowd. This angering the crowd and making tensions between the police and the people, even more intensified. Well, we certainly hope that, the tens of thousands of young people that have poured onto the streets of Kenya do get heard and are listened to by their government and also members of Parliament. Sista Shanice out of here for now. If you're not already a subscriber, please do subscribe. And if you haven't already liked the video, please do give us a thumbs up, give us a like. We look forward to seeing you back here on the Sista Shanice Show channel live every Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. British Summer Time, 7 p.m. GMT time. Look forward to you joining me then. Sista Shanice out of here for now. Bye for now.